Do you know how to get up there?
Well, if you're watching at home, that's great. We've heard maybe this isn't being broadcast currently. We're going to continue to do our thing here, and hopefully maybe we're back on the air. So right now we've got Eagan up 17-13, just over 10 minutes left in the half. If the technical difficulties have been fixed, Eagan currently with the ball. Will Barron with the drive and the foul. Looks like he's going to be shooting 2 here, Scott.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much we missed. I know you had some deep analysis, Kevin, here, really breaking down the high school scene. So hopefully we're back on the air. If not, you can watch it later on tape. But you might have missed a timeout, maybe some game action. Will Barron to the line, shooting the first of 2. Good drive to the hoop. He knocks down the first. Eagan up 18-13. Fouls on number 1, Nicholas Swanson, 6-foot junior from Lakeville South. One of 2 of the line from from Barron. Heard McKenzie in the background on the bench, Coach McKenzie. Green over to Swanson. Low post to Hudson Green.
Oh, that's Nolan Green. They got the freshman in there.
Brothers out there. Flea with his first miss of the night from 3-point range, 2 for 3. Good lookout.
That was a good attempt. Nice.
Good transition defense on Lakeville South. Got some fingertips on it. Eagan ball on the baseline.
Hey, Scott, so I understand that people just are able to watch now at home. It wasn't coming through, so Lakeville South with 4 3-pointers and 1 free throw is all they've scored thus far, and Eagan playing pretty good defense and moving the ball well.
Nice board by Knox.
Great putback. Eagan up 20-13 here. 9:27 left.
Well, for all of you that are just joining us, it's a matchup of 4-2 Lakeville South against 4-0 Eagan, who's newly ranked 9th in the state. Both teams 1-0 in the South Suburban Conference, so it's been a competitive matchup like we expected. Both teams pretty well balanced with players. 20-15 with that Lakeville South basket. Land tried the pick and roll this time. He did the bounce pass that worked the first time. Kind of a up high pass gets stolen by Lakeville South. So you're telling me we got both Green brothers out there right now, Kevin? 23
is the freshman and 13 is the senior.
So Lakeville South bringing in a little bit of size. Good baseline defense. Strunk Zero helped out on the baseline. Flea to Gant in the corner, number 2, senior from Lakeville South. Alex Lamb with some nice hand. Might have tipped off his kneecap. Now they're going to keep it with Lakeville South.
5 seconds left on the clock here. We'll see what Lakeville does on this inbounds play.
Not sure how much you can bring up from the court sounds, but I can kind of hear both coaches probably in my headset.
Look at that. That's good defense. Shot clock violation. Yeah, as Scott said earlier, again, we weren't on the air. We're sitting down much lower tonight, so you might hear some chirping from everyone tonight.
Pass deflected. Chance for a 3-point play. I'll do a quick reset once the substitutions come in. We got Gant at the line.
That's Gant's first bucket of the night. He had a free throw earlier.
Foul was on 22, junior Kyle Peterson. Wholesale changes, Kevin, coming in. We've got Kemp, Schrupfer, McKenzie, and I thought Hulk just came in, and Alex Land remains on the floor. Schrupfer with 2 fouls. 3-point play by Lakeville South brings them to 20-18. Eagan up by 2 with 8:20 to go in the first half. Team fouls about even, 4 and 3. Schrupfer just goes by Sanders. They're trying to trap him up the top. We couldn't get him off to the side where they wanted. Catch and shoot by McKenzie. In and out. Good board by Sanders. A little more up-tempo pace here. Schrupfer with 2 fouls. Green with a little understep. He ties the game at 20. Nice move by Green. The senior, I believe. That would be Hudson Green. Schrupfer trying to post. See if he takes it here. Schrupfer gets pushed from behind by Sanders. of body the whole time. Schupfer stayed with it. Sanders stayed with it. Eventually the ref calls it. First foul on 24. 4 team fouls for Lakeville South. Nicholas Swanson comes off, number 1, and comes in, number 3. Keaton Rustler, leading scorer for Lakeville South at about 19 a game. McKenzie looking to spot and shoot. Eagan continues to move it, swings it back and forth, looking for the opening. We got 10 seconds on the clock. Schupfer, a little jump step. Rolls it in, a little mid-range jumper. It's kind of been his thing the last couple of seasons. He gets on the board. We got Eagan up by 2, 22-20, just over 7 minutes to go in the first half. Gant turns the corner, Land reaches. Again, Kevin Eagan coming off kind of a big victory over Farmington, who was then ranked 6th on Tuesday night. I'm not sure if you were here or not, but have you seen any type of letdown at all? I mean, first half was kind of a slog at that game as well, and it kind of picked up in the second half.
Yeah, I really like what I'm seeing from Eagan after kind of a slow start, letting some threes happen defensively. They've picked it up, again, forcing a shot clock violation. Gant kind of makes this offense go, and when they can keep him out of the lane, things
nice
are
tip
good.
up by Hoke, excuse me, Kevin. McKenzie slows it down. See if look for Schupfer again with this matchup here, if he wants to kind of see what he can do.
Lakeville South likes to mix up their defenses, but doesn't seem to be hindering Eagan at all. Good, strong move by Kevin Kemp.
Nice patience by Kevin Kemp. Russell, the leading scorer for Lakeville South. I think he's got 6 so far if the scoreboard is correct. McKenzie on Flea. Flea again, the junior, hit 2 quick threes for Lakeville South to start the game. McKenzie on Flea. Will hand off to Rustler. Rustler not getting many shots off tonight so far. Good board by Hoke. He's looking to push, gives it to Schupfer, see if he looks up the floor. Kind of sets up the offense. Picks up his dribble. Kemp is too far out in the post. Over to Hoke. Might have been steps, kind of thinking about it. Might have been one more pass. 5:59 on the clock. Eagan up 24-20. Lakeville South leading scorers, Gant and Rustler have combined 10 of the 20 points for Lakeville South. That probably trends. Flea with 6. Gant with the spot up 3. Maybe we'll push in the back on Kemp for the rebound. Schupfer with 2. He's just got to stand tall. And we got Kemp way up on top. See if he slides down a little bit. He doesn't. Floater from Gant. 6 for Gant, senior. McKenzie gets pocket picked. It happens. I'll just play through it. Here we go. 24 all. Sanders playing tight defense on Schupfer. Good flash. Schupfer gets stuffed by the backboard. Good defense by Sanders. Flea pushes it. Good bounce pass.
That's Flea's. He's 3 for 3 from 3 tonight.
Schupfer walks it up, kicks it over to Hoke, over the corner. He had that play again. Schupfer might want to just kind of plant down there for a second after he shows. Kemp up on top. Kind of gotten away from the low post from Kemp. Now they get it to him. 2 guys. See if they show the double.
Yep, got him with the body down low. It's a good call.
On the floor for Eagan, Schupfer, Hoke, Land, McKenzie, and Kemp. Colin Johnson checks in the game for Gant, Lakeville South. Schupfer patiently waits for an opening. He's got Hoke.
Oh, got a good mismatch down there.
Another pass.
Yep, that's a good see by our guards here, getting it down to Kemp when that's a pure mismatch there.
Yeah, if Kevin can just stay planted there and let him lean on him. The refs are looking for the push in the back. There's 2 consecutive in the last 10 seconds. Next foul will put Eagan into the bonus. Barron checks in for senior captain Alex Land.
South's putting their 6'7" senior back in there to try to match up against Kemp. They just didn't have the size in there, and Eagan was taking great advantage of it.
Tough pass. Gets intercepted by Riker Sanders out of Lakeville South. Russell brings it up. Barron matches up with him as he did to start the game. Nice D by Will Barron. Sykers is pushed out. He's looking to go to the rim. Schupfer, 2 fouls. Got to be a little careful. Flea looking for his 4th.
Oh.
Good save by Johnson.
There you go.
Schupfer picks it. See if he's going to take it.
Oh.
He does. They don't call a foul. He gets clobbered.
I think they missed one there, but that's a great finish by Schupfer.
Let's see if that sparks someone a little big, a little more engaged, and we got McKenzie with a quick push in the back. So it seems to me, Kevin, that we've got 27-26 South up. If you're anywhere near the low block and you touch a guy in the lower back defensively, you're going to get the whistle blown tonight. Is that kind of been your option? Schupfer picked up 2 of those.
Yeah, it's kind of been up and down. There's been some gimme calls, and then there's been some kind of questionable calls. Oh, that's a good wall up by Kemp.
Good find by Green. Kicks out to Colin Johnson. Long rebound.
Oh, don't
kind of fight over it. Barron squeezes it, pushes it to Schupfer. McKenzie's looking to set up in the corner. See if Schupfer can find him. Oh, they're making an example of the Lakeville South Post guys tonight. This might be.
I'm not even sure on that one. But
yeah, I'm not even sure you even started playing defense yet, to be honest with me. Oh. But hey, that puts Eagan in the bonus.
Yep.
Kevin Kemp's going to come back out, I think. Oh, I thought they called it on the. We'll take it.
Yeah, not quite sure where they called that foul.
Well, there's no replay to designate who the foul was committed on, but I thought it was Kemp on the low block. But foul was on number 4.
We got Wesley
Colin
Hoke at
Johnson.
The line. Knocks down the first one.
So Eagan in the bonus with 3:33 to go in the half. Eagan at 6 foul marks. So next foul they commit will be Lakeville South shooting free throws. 27-all.
That's Wesley Hoke's 4th point of the night so far.
A pretty balanced scoring. We got 6, 6, 4, 4, and 3 point-wise on the floor for Eagan. Takes a 1-point lead. 2 evenly matched teams. And it's shown on the scoreboard. Schupfer remains on with Sanders. Sanders has guarded Schupfer most of the night as well. Knox comes way out on Green. Switches Rustler. Not getting many looks tonight, Rustler. He's probably itching to get a shot off. Relatively quiet. Schupfer's got to be careful. He's got the 2. McKenzie closes out. Schupfer with the steal.
Very good defense.
Maybe
almost could have
there we go.
Yep.
Sanders with a little reach in. Good defense by Schupfer. He had 4 steals the other night.
That was good. He 3-quartered him, got the steal. Thought they were going to call a foul on Green to start with, but then the second Lakeville South player came in, and that was a no-brainer.
So Hoke back at the line. He just knocked down 2 free throws, if I'm not mistaken. 23, the junior Green, we'll call him.
That's
excuse
Nolan.
me. Yeah, that's Nolan.
Yep.
I'm shooting 23 came in.
That's Nolan Green.
Correct.
13's Hudson Green. Oh, yeah.
Sloppy foul.
Yep. So now South is going to go line for their 1-and-1. That was a 17 foul on Eagan.
Well, for those of you who might miss the start of the game, we might be here a while with the whistles blowing, so you'll get some extra time. Probably closer to 9 o'clock, this will wrap up. Casey Flea, the junior, he's got 9 points. Number 11 with Lakeville South. His first time at the line, the front end of the 1-and-1. Knots the score up at 28-all. Exactly 3 minutes to go in the first half. Knocks down both. We got a substitution. Junior number 1, Nick Swanson, coming in for junior number 11, Casey Flea, who leads with 11 points. Nice showing from him in the first half. I thought maybe South might try the trap in the corner, but it was just a show. So we got the sophomore on. Well, they switch it off. Catch and shoot for McKenzie. Nice look. Go looking. Schupfer steals it.
Getting a little physical with
or saves it, I should say.
With the screens there. Didn't touch the rim, so shot clock did not reset.
It's the second time Hoke's had that same pass kind of thrown away. McKenzie with the catch and shoot. Short on the rim. You can add a few passes deflected now, kind of thrown in the middle on those pick and rolls. Might you try the bounce pass. 29-28, just over 2:20 to go. Schupfer fronting. It's too easy. Schupfer got out too far in front. No help side defense. 31-28, Lakeville South. 2:10 to go in the first half. Schupfer walks it up. He's got Green on him, the younger brother. knocks at the top of the corner, top of the key. Barron on the wing. Looking to post up Knox. The entry pass stolen by Lakeville South. Kemp ready to come back into the game. So a strong showing in the post. Gant dribble drives in, stolen by Barron. Another foul. Lakeville South is keeping Eagan in the game at this point, letting him shoot free throws. 9 team fouls for Eagan, for Lakeville South.
That was a nice help side poke by Barron there, getting the steal, getting himself to the line here.
Senior Kai Strunk in the game, along with junior Kevin Kemp for Eagan. Next on the front of the one-on-one. On the floor for Lakeville South is Gant, Wrestler, Swanson.
Green and Green.
I was going to say, I want to get the first names, but I'm just going to have to apologize and just say Greens when I see them. 23 and 13. 13's the older brother, if I'm not mistaken, the senior.
Correct.
Wrestler brings it up. Eagan down 31-30. 1:30 to go in the first half. Kind of a high dribble from the corner. Back up the Wrestler up on top. Senior Kai Strunk on him. Schuffer fronting the post. Will Barron with some solid defense. Wrestler spots up, knocks down a good-looking three. 34-30, Lakeville South. Oh, nice hesitation by Will Barron. Rolls it right in.
That's a great baseline drive.
Will Barron has opened up his offensive playbook to start off his junior season. 34-32, Lakeville South, 48 seconds to go. Got kind of the mismatch. Maybe they're going to switch it off here. They're going to try and thought maybe Gant might take Kemp to the rim with the advantage. Schuffer closes out. Step back three. Comes off. Gant, it's a jump. Should be a jump ball. Oh, lucky bounce. Let's remember that 2 points before the half. If it comes back to be a factor later in the game. Loose ball. Lakeville South almost kind of face guarding Schupfer, kind of letting him not hit the ball, period. Let's see if they kind of work him off some screens, give him some space. 9 seconds to go. Eagan trying to get set on their offense. We don't know. A little confusion there from Eagan on what to do there. 1.7 seconds on the clock before half. 36-32.
Corner three.
Bounces in. A three from the senior captain, Wes Hoke.
It's a great way to go into halftime. Down 1 point for Eagan. 36-35 South. What a nice inbounds play there.
Well, quick summary of the first half, Kevin, before we return to the halftime show. What do you think?
It is just, as we talked about to start the game, people might not have heard, but we thought it'd be a really tight, evenly balanced game, and it is that way. It looks, Eagan is really balanced tonight. Lots of players between 4 and 10 points, and Lakeville South seems to live on that three-pointer. They're not getting much at all in the paint. If Eagan can do a better job of limiting a couple players and knocking down threes, I think this game turns heavily in the second half.
All right, well, that's words of wisdom. We'll crunch some numbers during half and come back to you in about 10, 12 minutes.
Want to know what the gray truck's for.
Hi, I'm Battalion Chief Huerta. The gray truck is our community command van. We use it at events such as the Food Truck Festival. Inside the van there's workshops and screens so that each individual can plan and keep people at the event safe.
I wonder, how hard is firefighters training?
Hi, I'm firefighter Demas. How hard is it to become a firefighter? It's about 160 hours worth of training, both hands-on and also in the classroom. So it's both challenging and fun.
Hi, I'm Firefighter Palm. Thanks for your question. We do have dorm rooms at all of our fire stations for us to sleep at when we are at work. When we are not at work, we do get to go home and sleep at home.
How do you save a pet from a tree?
Hi, I'm Captain Freeman with the Eagan Fire Department. What we would do is we would put up either a ground ladder or an aerial ladder. Then one of our firefighters would climb the ladder and try to coax the animal out with some food or bait, and then bring it down safely to its owner.
I'm wondering what you use the drone for.
I'm Captain Marshall. Thank you for your question. We work with our partners in the police department to use drones to find people that are lost. It's very helpful for us to put a drone up in the air that can see in the dark and we can look for people.
The Open Door is a hunger relief organization. We were founded in Eagan. We now serve all of Dakota County. Today is our 4th annual 5K and 1 mile fun run walk to raise awareness and support for the Open Door and our mission of getting food to anyone in Dakota County that needs it.
Hunger is more than just, I don't have enough money. There's a lot of people that want to be healthy. When the option is, do you just want a plain old box of macaroni and cheese, or do you want fresh food? When people have the choices, they're always picking the fresh food.
On an average month, we'll get fresh and healthy food to 18,000 to 20,000 people across Dakota County. And today's event helps raise awareness and money that fuels our mission and gets food directly into the hands of families that need it.
It's a great opportunity for community engagement. It's awesome to have volunteers, staff, and community members all come out, not only for people working with the Open Door, but just as kind of getting out there and having some fun together.
Do you know about Positively Eagan? It's a video series by ETV that highlights the good happening in our Eagan community. Stories of people reaching out, giving back, or shining a light on the people who make Eagan great. If you or someone you know has a story to share, we want to hear about it and feature it in Positively Eagan. Visit cityofeagan.com/positively-eagan to submit your story and watch previous episodes.
As a Dakota person, everything I create is about the community.
The program today is with Marlena Miles, who is a local Indigenous artist, and she's doing some work with the community that will not only be a series of programs throughout Dakota County, but it also results in a permanent piece of art that will be in the Dakota County libraries, which will be really great for our community to be able to see.
These kind of events are important because it lets people see a real human sharing these histories. They can see that Native people aren't just stuck in the past, that our stories are present and they're continuing to be built. Dakota people, we believe in something called Shichu and your star power. And our word for art is that, and that everybody has this star gift, that when we create art, we're putting our influence, our positive energy to inspire other people, and other people inspire us. So, I wanted people to think about who in their own lives inspire them and how do they contribute in their own ways, and then collect all those stories. So everybody's stories will be part of this art piece. Our traditional way of telling stories, but involving all of the communities. That will be something that people can look at and, remember that they are contributing to this bigger space with our abilities.
We are looking at the ways we live and act and commute and work that creates a space that's going to be a great space, a sustainable space for the further generations.
This season, we decided to try and reduce the amount of single-use plastic bags that were used here at Marketfest. We partnered with Dakota Valley Recycling. They were able to help us fund this project. So we actually purchased 1,500 reusable produce bags that we've been handing out. We've handed out 1,300 of those bags.
If you'd like to stop by the booth, we'll give you a free reusable produce bag as a gift to start the program. And every time that you shop at Marketfest and show us that you've used your reusable bag on your way out the door, we'll give you a punch card and we'll punch it. Once you've shopped 3 times and have 3 punches on a card, you get a $3 voucher to use at Marketfest.
If folks participated every single week, they could have earned almost $20 to spend with the vendors. So it's a great program for everyone involved.
We actually get a number of people that bring their own reusable bags. We get a number of people that actually bring us back the reusable bags that they got from us. It's a really great thing to see. You know, we have a beautiful earth. We want to do what we can to keep it that way.
It's difficult to think about making really big changes with sustainability, but there's things that people can do in their everyday lives that make a big difference, but it's a small change. And using a reusable bag is a great first step.
Hopefully we can just do more and more every year here at Marketfest to educate people and make this a more sustainable event.
I want to know what the gray truck's for.
Hi, I'm Battalion Chief Huerta. The gray truck is our community command van. We use it at events such as the Food Truck Festival. Inside the van there's workshops and screens so that each individual can plan and keep people at the event safe.
I wonder, how hard is firefighters training?
Hi, I'm firefighter Demas. How hard is it to become a firefighter? It's about 160 hours worth of training, both hands-on and also in the classroom. So it's both challenging and fun.
I'm wondering where the firefighters sleep.
Hi, I'm Firefighter Palm. Thanks for your question. We do have dorm rooms at all of our fire stations for us to sleep at when we are at work. When we are not at work, we do get to go home and sleep at home.
How do you save a pet from a tree?
Hi, I'm Captain Freeman with the Eagan Fire Department. What we would do is we would put up either a ground ladder or an aerial ladder. Then one of our firefighters would climb the ladder and try to coax the animal out with some food or bait, and then bring it down safely to its owner.
I'm wondering what you use the drone for.
I'm Captain Marshall. Thank you for your question. We work with our partners in the police department to use drones to find people that are lost. It's very helpful for us to put a drone up in the air that can see in the dark and we can look for people.
The Open Door is a hunger relief organization. We were founded in Eagan. We now serve all of Dakota County. Today is our 4th annual 5K and 1 mile fun run walk to raise awareness and support for the Open Door and our mission of getting food to anyone in Dakota County that needs it.
Hunger is more than just, I don't have enough money. There's a lot of people that want to be healthy. When the option is, do you just want a plain old box of macaroni and cheese, or do you want fresh food? When people have the choices, they're always picking the fresh food.
On an average month, we'll get fresh and healthy food to 18,000 to 20,000 people across Dakota County. And today's event helps raise awareness and money that fuels our mission and gets food directly into the hands of families that need it.
It's a great opportunity for community engagement. It's awesome to have volunteers, staff, and community members all come out, not only for people working with the Open Door, but just as kind of getting out there and having some fun together.
All right, Kevin, we're back right out of halftime. We've crunched the numbers like we said we would. I've added them up a couple different times. I'm not sure if you had your calculator out, but it all comes to a 36-35 score, Lakeville South. So it's pretty much been an even matchup. Eagan's going to stay with the same set of starters: McKenzie, Barron, Hoke, Schrupfer, and Kemp. It appears that Lakeville South also is going to have the same starting 5. And Lakeville South with the ball. Flea will pass it in to Gant.
Lakeville South with 3 players, scoring 30 of their 36 points. Eagan, a much more balanced with their players out there, 10, 8, 6, 4, and 4.
Schrupfer is playing with 2 fouls. I think the only guy in foul trouble for Eagan, if you would call that, with 2 fouls, is Schrupfer. Here's the junior Flea. Good floater. Barron on the ground. A couple other guys just standing on their feet watching it. Eagan. Maybe he'll encourage his teammates, seeing that hustle to get on the ground as well. Lakeville South stays in their full court press as they did most of the first half. And McKenzie almost gets it stolen. Schrupfer trying to ride the foul from Sanders. Doesn't get the call. Oh, it's holding Schrupfer. Sanders was. Coach McKenzie's mentioned that a couple times. You got Schrupfer in the corner. Wesley Hoke spots up with a 3.
He's been really solid with that 3. Nice catch and shoot. Great play there.
Yeah, I've kind of mentioned Barron with an offensive outburst kind of the first 5 games, and Wesley Hoke also has kind of arrived on the scene in his kind of first major starting varsity minutes. He's played really well this season.
Well, they're having to pay attention to some players maybe they didn't expect.
Nice bounce pass.
Oh, he whiffed
hoop.
on it.
And Schrupfer got away with a foul, I think, pushing the guy in the back. I guess if you're going to take the no possession versus a foul, you just give Lakeville South the ball at this point versus Schrupfer getting his 3rd foul. Schrupfer on Sanders. McKenzie on 3. Passes it right to Will Barron. Apparently the play wasn't where they thought it would be. Oh, push out. He steps out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds. Well, each team gave the other team 1 there, so everything evens out sometimes, and it just did there in both of those possessions.
Well, as we come out of halftime, let's appreciate Eagan TV for coming into the Eagan High School to broadcast this game, as they do a bunch of other sports: hockey, soccer, football, girls basketball, wrestling, softball, some baseball. So we appreciate Eagan TV stopping by. McKenzie with the rebound on the long miss. Gives it to Schrupfer. Let's see if Schrupfer picks up the pace a little bit, gets Eagan a little more up-tempo. Oh, good push in the back. This is going to...
They're using their legs down low, trying to stay away from the hands, but they're just being too aggressive, and the refs are having none of it. That's 2 on their big. They've got 2 players with 2 fouls.
Those are some tough turnovers right there.
A little too unselfish there, I think. Oh, that's a great block by Kevin Kemp.
Schrupfer's going to lead the floor here. Tries to pick it up. Kind of a tough pass from Kemp. I keep McKenzie and Kemp. So it was Kemp's pass. He blocked the 3. Tried to find Schrupfer on the leak out. Just a little too far out. Lakeville South, to their credit, hustles back and corrals the ball. They're going to get the 2 out of it. Kind of a 4-point swing there, if you will.
Kind of a delayed pick and roll, pass away, and ended up getting it.
38 all, 15:50 to go, second half. Schrupfer with 4, leading scorer from Eagan.
Oh.
Will
like
Barron leading, Wesley Hoke and Will Barron with 10 and 11 points. Oh, they got the mismatch here. See if they clear out from Kemp.
Beautiful.
Not much Casey Flea could do there, a little height differential. He just kind of was hoping for this kind of a bounce off. It doesn't work out. Kevin Kemp with 6 points for Eagan. Eagan up 2. They finally called that on Barron, but when Schrupfer's been doing that, they've had Lakeville South kind of pulling his jersey on the same dive. So hopefully they can be kind of a little more consistent with the call on both ends. Barron's first. Again, same starting 5 for both teams. Loose ball, nobody sees it. Barron doesn't give up on it, makes Rustler hustle to get it. 20 on the shot clock. Rustler's been pretty quiet tonight. After 19 a game, he's got 11. Or excuse me, he's got 9. Nice defense from Kemp on the point guard. Gann. McKenzie, nice defense down low. Muscling them up. Schrupfer kind of diving down. Got 2 guys.
Nice.
Shot clock violation. Nice defense by McKenzie. Kind of got away with the not communicating on the switch, but it actually worked out. Schrupfer deflected it. Second shot clock violation tonight, I believe, with Eagan's defense. Clinging to a 2-point lead. Oh, we got Hulk in the corner. Kemp, somebody should maybe dive. Don't see it. Kemp just going to methodically work. Schrupfer going in for the rebound if he gets it. Doesn't need it. Kemp finishes it.
That was really good footwork from the big guy.
That's tough to stop something like that. I mean, you see it coming in slow motion, but solid footwork by Kemp. A crazy shot.
Great defense again.
See it, Barron behind the back. See if he finds Hulk.
Gant is kind of limping up the court here. Ooh, some body on that drive.
Schrupfer with the spin.
Great
nice
finish.
Move. Good ball handling by Bo Barron to start the play. Hulk, nice dribble drive kick out. Eagan sprints to a 6-point lead. 14-10 to go in the second half. Kind of a reminder of the Farmington game. Eagan was down by 2 at half and got up to 18. Eagan did, holding on to a 7-point victory on Tuesday night. Let's hope history repeats itself. Flea with a quick 3 threes in the first half, been a little quiet since. Rustler getting engaged. Nice baseline drive. 44-40.
It's his first successful shot other than a 3-point. attempts that he's 3 for 3 on.
Well, that's the game, Kevin. It's either threes or it's layups.
Speaking of, there's Mikey McKenzie from the corner.
Schrupfer with the layup. Last time down, McKenzie with the 3 from the corner, catch and shoot.
7-point Eagan lead.
Let's see if Lakeville South scores. Gant and Russell get a little restless and see if they want to try and get a little more engaged.
There's been some sloppy passes here.
Got a quick timeout from Lakeville South. We got a full timeout. We'll do a quick read from Eagan TV. A PSA of some sorts. Kevin, what do you got?
We've got Take the City of Egan's resident survey to offer input on government services and help measure the quality of life in Eagan. By sharing your viewpoint, you can help shape our community's future. To take the survey and for more information, visit cityofegan.com survey. Survey closes on Friday, January 10th.
Well, Kevin, I haven't seen the survey. I don't know if it's a 1 out of 10 or up to 5 stars, but I'll give them the full 10 or the full 5, whatever they're looking for.
I agree. What kind of survey would you give this game so far, Scott?
This game is kind of what I was hoping it would be. Again, Eagan, a successful run last year, 3rd in state. The program, to be honest, has kind of come from a program that was hoping just to be competitive at times, to hoping to win games at times, and now they're at a point where I think they're looking to win games at time, and so expectations have risen, which is good. Testament to the program and the players that put in a lot of time. Obviously, a lot of time to go in this game, but Lakeville South is a perennial upper half of the conference opponent to be up by 7. I think it's been a good showing by Eagan.
Second game in a row, coming out really strong in the second half. Let's see if this can continue for Eagan.
After the timeout, we've got Land, Peterson, and Knox in for Eagan. Schrupfer and McKenzie remain, starting backcourt. Schrupfer playing with 2 fouls. It looks like South has their starting 5 in the game. Land up top, finds Peterson in the corner. Got 2 guys in the low post here. That's a good reach by Sanders. Sanders is a strong defensive player, quick hands, quick feet, but sometimes it gets the hands a little bit too far extended. That'll be his 3rd foul, so if they can work on him a little bit more, they're going to have a substitution. I'm guessing 0. Zane Schroeder in for Sanders will take a breather.
They lose a little height with that substitution. That 6'5" Sanders Jr. coming out.
Well, our height is off the floor as well. We got Kemp on the bench. Catch and shoot from McKenzie.
Knocks it down. It's 2 in a row for McKenzie in the corner.
McKenzie with 12 points to lead Eagan, I believe, at this point. 50-40. Wildcats up by 10. Oh, nice backdoor cut. McKenzie got caught, kind of looking to jump out to the corner.
Close there.
Schupfer with the lazy pass. Secured by McKenzie. Schupfer, the dribble drive, kick out. Back from Land. Schupfer picks up his dribble. Good help side defense by Lakeville South. Peterson, back to Schupfer. Nice feed to Donjay Knox. Passes on his falling down to Peterson, back to Schupfer.
10 on the shot clock here for Eagan.
Schupfer's looking to get engaged.
Ooh,
he got hit on the hand if it looked like it to me, but we're not going to call it. 50-42, Eagan up by 8, 12-23. Schupfer with 6 on the floor, McKenzie with 12. Nice dribble drive by McKenzie. Well, Donjay Knox made for sure he wasn't going to get the easy 2. He'll make him earn it. We'll take that. Gant's 2nd time at the line tonight. I think he was 1 for 2 or perhaps 2 for 2 in the first half. 2nd foul on Donjay Knox.
Seven-point lead here. Eagan up 50-43, 12-13 left.
I think Gant was a 13, 14-point scorer coming in. He's got 11 tonight. Let's see what this free throw is.
Short flat. Runs it down.
Tough
nice
box
job.
out. Luckily, the long rebound bounces to Land after his hustle. Kind of that turning pass gets.
Ooh.
We got McKenzie, got Schrupfer in the corner. See if McKenzie sees him. Goes for the floater, gets it.
Left-handed floater. That's a pretty sweet move.
Had Schrupfer in the corner and Knox in the middle, and McKenzie on the baseline kind of put Lakeville South in no man's land on what to do for defense. A good finish by McKenzie. 9-point lead. Ball's dead.
Got the hook on Knox.
Knox, the sophomore. brings a ton of energy to the game. McKenzie acknowledges the energy and effort. Just asking him to kind of keep his hands a little more inside.
Kai Strunk coming in for Mike McKenzie, getting a hand from his teammates, walking off.
Well-deserved breather from Michael McKenzie, junior from Eagan.
Going back for the corner
Schroepfer
three.
communicating on the down low. Flea in the corner. Over to the older green. Hudson, I believe. Nice find. Good kick out. Flea in and out would have been his 4th-3 of the game. Good hustle by Flea. Gets on the ground. Doesn't get rewarded for the effort. Or it might have been Russell on the ground. I may have missed it. Junior Colin Johnson has checked in the game a possession or two ago. Now junior Casey Flea is going to step off, and number 1 Nick Swanson for Lakeville South.
Some nice hustle by Lamb there. Going after that ball and hitting it off the Lakeville South player that was diving for the ball. Great effort and hustle.
Schrumpfer comes off the floor as well for Eagan. So you've got Barron, Peterson, Knox, Strunk, and Land. Barron struggling a little bit with the ball. Good defense up on the top. 52-43, 11:04 to go in the second half. So starting backcourt off the floor for Eagan for this stretch.
Ooh.
Looked like it could have been steps. Ref doesn't call it.
That was pretty close there, Scott.
Colin Johnson, excuse me, over to Green. Over to Swanson. Over to Johnson. Good drive in, kick out 3. No, step back 3, guess not. Nice, delayed whistle on the reach from Kyle Peterson. It looked like they weren't going to call it, and then they called it. 4th team foul for Eagan. Kyle Peterson's 2nd foul of the night, junior. Knocks on Green. Good switch out from on Rustler. Picked up his dribble. They've kind of held Rustler in check. If he's not shooting threes, he's not doing much in terms of offense. But Johnson takes a 3, knocks it down, 52-43. Colin Johnson on the board with his first 3 points of the game. Junior out of Lakeville South. They're trying to do the trap. Ooh. Kyle Peterson looks like it's good. Peterson knocks down the swing. Nice find from Donjay Knox. Trading threes right here. Eagan up. Still remains 9-point lead. Gant looking to check back in for Lakeville South, the next dead ball. And Rustler's having a hard time just getting a shot off tonight. Nick Swanson looks like putting the ball down. Green from the corner. If you were to take away the 3-point corner shots, Kevin, how many points do you think we'd have tonight? Would it be 12-10 total if you took away the corner threes?
That's pretty much live and die all game here, isn't it?
Eagan with the 6-point lead. Peterson from Strunk. It's like Pearson's looking to be aggressive. Goes in, kicks out to Barron.
Speaking of corner threes.
Looks good.
Ooh,
a little short. Good board by Green. 55-49. Colin Johnson kind of a little spark plug. Dribble drive. Good board by Land. Pushed them over.
That's 3 fouls on there. Big.
Green brothers having a hard time just kind of keeping their own space. I mean, obviously not intentional, just in the wrong spot at the wrong time. We've got Hoke and Kemp back in, coming in for Kyle Peterson and Donjay Knox, both some quality minutes. Riker Sanders back in the game, 24. He's got 3 fouls, I believe. Gant is in. Nick Swanson is in. Casey Flea back in the game. And the younger Green, Nolan Green, is in the game, 23 for Lakeville South. But Lakeville South is going to rue the day when it's 5 minutes left and they're in the double bonus for shooting Eagan free throws.
4 team fouls each way right now with 8:53 left in the game. Earlier in the game, they were trying to show more with this press. I think right now they've been trying to get a little bit more out of it.
We got Hoke standing in the corner. Didn't see him. Kemp slow back down. Getting a little bit too much. I'm not sure that's in the playbook for Eagan at this point, but 55-49, 8:39 to go in the second half. Gant pushes it. Eagan sets the D. Flea in the corner. Over to Green. Flea with a nice showing to the hoop. Green dismissed him. Lakeville South resets. Looks like Gant's been dying to turn that corner all night. Not much success so far. Sanders up on top. Swings to Gant. Green shoes. Lakeville South crowd. Ooh. Thanks.
Lakeville South wanted a foul back there. I'm not sure that there was one. It just was kind of an awkward play.
The shot looked bad, and therefore you're hoping for the bailout whistle.
Yep.
Had to use the backboard, maybe they would have gave it to him, but it just looked like an ugly shot from the start. Again, we've got Schrupfer and McKenzie just starting backcourt. Getting a breather for Eagan. Gant lines up a long three, rolls off. Good board by Swanson, number one. Flea.
Oof.
Looked great, except for it's a little bit off to the left.
Yeah.
We'll check the backboard later and see what it looks like.
Oh, goodness. He's been up and down all day.
Eagan kind of relying on their threes as well right now. Not much for inside play, other than when Kemp just dribbled it out of bounds in the baseline.
A lot of threes.
Good board by Land. We're going to have...
Oh. Kind of a three-point shooting contest.
I think if you can get a couple layups here and just the low post, a push in the back from Green, don't call it. Go left. Go left.
Oh.
I think McKenzie's looking, Coach McKenzie's looking for a dead ball to get his backcourt back in the game. McKenzie and Schrupfer. Ooh, good take. Nice pass. 55-51. McKenzie called, just try to get his guys back in the game. 7:04 to go.
Full timeout by Eagan. A little erratic by Eagan right there. I think that's a good timeout. Settle things down. Kind of ebb the flow.
Remains Eagan with I guess both teams with 3 timeouts remaining and both teams with 4 team fouls. Eagan has the 4-point lead. Schrupfer and McKenzie are going to come back in the game after the timeout. This would be a nice follow-up win if Eagan can get it after the strong one on Tuesday night to kind of just show that they belong in the upper half of the conference.
Scott, what does Eagan have coming up on the schedule through Christmas break here?
Well, this will be the next home game for Eagan will be a ways out, January 7th against Rosemount. It'll be the next home game here at Eagan High School. They've got kind of the break before Christmas, obviously, and then they've got kind of the Capital City Classic, which is held at Hamlin University. It's kind of a Friday, Saturday, not a tournament, but you play 2 games. I believe they're playing Rochester Century on Friday and then Anoka on Saturday. It's kind of 2 teams you don't come across very often. And then really get serious after that. Their first game after the break is down in Apple Valley, I believe on January 3rd. And Apple Valley, Eagan are probably the 2 front runners in terms of section placement. So it'll be a good test for both teams and just for section kind of seeding as well. So that's the stretch coming up for Eagan after tonight's game. Schrupfer on the baseline after the made basket. Little man-to-man, full court. Riker with 3 fouls. See how tough he plays. Looks like Coach is telling him to back off a little bit because Schrupfer's known to kind of get the little shoulder push from Riker. They don't call it.
Oh.
Ref's been consistent with it, not calling it, so I'll give him that. Barron with the floater, short. Hope with the rebound. Back to Kemp. Barron gets run over. Kemp throws it. It's getting hectic in here right now. And the bucket. It looked like the ref was like, I just got to end this by calling it. Somebody's got to blow a whistle to end this nonsense.
I think we got a little blood here for Barron.
Barron's known to take one on the chin here and there. Hopefully it'll be a quick trainer visit, get him back in the game. He's playing well. And Donjay Knox is going to come in. Looks like his teeth are all there. I don't know if his chin's a little sideways or not. Hopefully they'll straighten that out in privacy in the locker room. Kemp is going to go to the line to shoot hopefully the 3-point play here. 57-51. Nice basket by Kemp and all that. Looks long. Donjay Knox. Ooh, lane violation on 24. I thought they were going to call Donjay Knox for the kind of push in the back, but the whistle was before that. Kemp with another shot at it. 57-51, 6:36 to go. Kemp with 10 points tonight. Nice job in the low block. Good box out by Green. Wrestler brings it up, number 3, leading scorer for Lakeville South. He's got 13. Gant, their other leading scorer, he's got 11. McKenzie, the second time tonight, kind of turned his head on the back door.
He did. There was a lot of fire on that pass, though. That was
we're fortunate because that looked like it would have been 2.
Yep.
Schrupfer can't run the baseline here. Lakeville South fans behind us thought they saw something the refs didn't, so we're going to go with the refs. Flea on Schrupfer, summer team teammate with Minnesota Fury. Over to McKenzie. Good swing. We got Schrupfer sitting in the corner. Coach McKenzie looking for him to move the ball a little bit. Schrupfer trying to figure out what to do. Good pass. Beautiful. Nice entry pass. McKemp misses it. Knox cleans it up, perhaps. That was a nice, beautiful entry pass from Schrupfer. Nice catch from Kemp. Just couldn't finish the basket. Kept it nice and high. He'll make that most of the time. Brother in for brother. Senior comes in for junior.
I think they might have forgot to reset the shot clock there. We got 19 on there, and I'm pretty sure we got some rim touches up there.
McKenzie tried to do the catch and shoot, not there. See if Kemp sees a double team. Good bullet pass out. Knox looking to create some magic. Schrupfer on top. Good crossover. Schrupfer gets pushed out of bounds, but they don't.
This is where that shot clock, where they didn't reset it. There's only 3 seconds left on the shot clock, and we should be halfway through the set right here. So Eagan's going to need to get a shot off here pretty quick. And they get one.
Over.
Shot clock violation. They're going to let him play on. Little in-out game there in transition for South, cutting it to a 3-point game here.
Schrupfer's been breaking down the perimeter defense. You'd like to see him maybe going all the way for the layup at this point instead of kind of stopping. Not Donjay Knox, nothing there. Schrupfer resets over to McKenzie to Hoke. Schrupfer gets knocked to the ground. McKenzie goes all the way in. Kind of a forced-looking shot. Eagan up by 3, 5 to go in the second half. Gant, kind of a wild bounce pass. Look like he wanted to get his 5th 3 of the night. Over to Green, over to Rustler. Casey Flea with his 5th 3 of the night ties the game. He's got 17.
Little lazy pass and a run over there by Hope. South's going to take this out of bounds. I think that's 5 team fouls on each team. Tie ball game here. Timeout Eagan. Well, things have got a little scrappy here, and I think the physicality and just awkwardness of some of these plays has just kind of swayed towards South right now. I'd like to see Eagan get back into doing what they were doing to get this lead. What do you think, Scott?
Well, it's been a game of runs. I mean, it was a 2-point game at half. Eagan came out. I think they stretched it to 9 kind of early in the second half.
I think we got up to 10 even.
Maybe it was 10. Then Lakeville South obviously has come back on the hands of Casey Flea, knocking down a couple threes here in the second half. He had 3 in the first. He's got a game high 17 for both teams.
He's been living in that right corner here as of late, and Eagan's been just they've been working some stuff to get that in and out and open catch and shoot.
Well, McKenzie called the timeout. We'll see what Eagan comes. Looks like Kai Strunk is coming into the game. I didn't catch who he was subbing in for. Looks like it's Hoke, Strunk, Barron, Schrupfer, and Kemp. Schrupfer with the turnover pass there right before the timeout. The Lakeville South ball under the hoop, but the game knotted up. 4:39 to go in the second half. Barron, Hoke, and Kemp, 10, 11, and 10 points in order, are all on the floor. Egan's leading scorers. I guess probably McKenzie as well, but he's getting a breather. Nice help side defense from Kemp. Good board.
Good job by Hoke there, not letting him get the layup.
Strunk's looking to push, gives it to Schrupfer. Sets the offense. Looks like Eagan or Lakeville South looking to jump some passes here. Maybe some backdoor action cuts would help. Oh, nice wide
Corner
open
three.
pass.
Got
Nice
it.
kick. Nice find by Alex Schrupfer. Wesley Holt continues his hot start to the season. It's a big three. Put a little pressure on Lakeville South. Schrupfer's been playing with 2 fouls since the first half on Sanders, who's got 3. Good switch out. Flea slides on the floor. Russell's looking to tie it right here, I think, if he can get a shot up, but he can't. Good size mismatch on the switch there. You'd like to see Kemp just stay under the hoop. I know it's easier said than done from the booth, but
Lakeville South's using that, going to the left wing and passing it back and getting that down low. Hopefully Eagan can adjust here towards the end. Ooh, that's number 4 on.
Oh, look at they call the second of 2. Sanders is a good defensive player, but a little physical. They got the first one go, the second one they didn't. He's going to have 4 fouls. We'll see if Coach Jarkart just lets him play through it, and well, he's not going to.
No, putting the freshman in for the senior here.
So next foul for Lakeville South to put Eagan at the line. You'd like to get Schrupfer at the line a little bit if you could with the bonus. He's 82% free throw shooter, 24-29 of the year. Barron with the quick turn, 3.
Beautiful.
That's huge.
That is big out of that.
Schrupfer right out of the inbounds pass to Barron, hits the 3, 13 for Will Barron.
I believe that's Egan's 3rd corner 3 out of a baseline.
McKenzie.
They're running that same play.
I hate to say it.
Same play.
It's just maybe let them stand out there, especially the big guys. Not going to shoot a 3, but they've been going in for layups in that backdoor cut. And it's been this on the wing at the same time. McKenzie just throws one up, goes in, catch and shoot, 66-61.
Just under 3 minutes to play here.
So if we can get the wing guy to stay down a little bit and not get caught in the backdoor cut, travel. I was watching Green up on top. Maybe he knew the whistle was coming.
Yeah, it was a big hug down below from Eagan, but that's all right. I'd rather see that foul than give up an easy bucket.
So we've got 6 team fouls for both sides. Next foul on each will put each team in the bonus. 66-61, 2:51 to go in the second half. McKenzie on Green. Schrupfer parked under the hoop. Flea waiting to crank one from the corner. Gannett looking to
airball.
No rim. Looks like Hulk just overplayed it a second there and gave up his inside position. We'll see if he can make the free throws versus easy 2. That'll be 3rd foul on Wesley Hoke. On the floor is Schrupfer, Kemp, Hoke, Barron, and McKenzie. I believe the 5 starters.
No one with Eagan more than 3 fouls. Hoke has 3 fouls. Lakeville South only with 1 player on the floor with 3 fouls.
Green with a nice free throw, knocks down the first. Wildcats are now in the bonus. Hits, knocks down both. Makes it a 3-point game. Barron in the corner, Kemp down low, Hulk in the other corner. Schrupfer got the junior, or the freshman Green, and the junior Schrupfer. Looking for a little pick and roll. Schrupfer just goes in, gets knocked to the ground.
That's a nice take. That's 4 on the senior Green.
Green with the sportsmanship, picks him up after he dumps him to the ground. Everybody's in good spirits. Schrupfer to the line. Like I said earlier, Schrupfer 9 of 9 on Tuesday night. His first free throws tonight. Schrupfer in and out.
I think you might have given him the announcer jinx there.
It's possible, but you got to make him. He's 20 up until then. Now he's 24 out of 30, so he can make them.
Knocks down the second.
Schrupfer with a total of 7 for the game, averaging 15. Will Barron 13, McKenzie 17, Hope 14, Schrupfer 7, and Kemp 10.
Eagan,
all 5 guys on the floor in double digits.
Eagan dropping into a 2-3 zone here. Caught him by off guard. That completely takes away the corner 3 played correctly. That was the first time we've seen Eagan come
Lakeville
out of
South, excuse me, Kevin.
Switching.
Lakeville South calls a 30-second timeout. We got Eagan, I don't want to say clinging to a 4-point lead, but a competitive game, an exciting game. Games I'd rather call than blowouts one way or the other. Let's hope Eagan, both teams in the bonus, both teams with 2 fouls left. Both teams 1-0 in the South Suburban. Both teams with records over 500.
Scott, what do you think they're going to do coming out of this timeout here?
Well, if it was me, I guess I would look to stay on the right side of the floor, maybe do a little backdoor cut that we've seen a few times this second half. Maybe that's why McKenzie has switched over to the zone.
Yep.
Maybe take that out. And I guess if that's the case, I'm going to guess Lakeville South will look for a little high post, kick out for you'll never guess, a 3 in the corner. That seems to be the play du jour for almost every team in America.
And it looks like Eagan is staying.
Yeah, they're going to stay in the 2-3.
Yep.
It looks like. Well, maybe not. I guess they fooled me. I thought Schroepfer was just kind of staying in an area, but he moved.
They just gave a look. They're back to their man-to-man switch.
That blows the whole play up at Lakeville South that put together. Looks like Gant wants to let it go. Good drive. Nice drive.
Shot clock. Going to be shot clock. Yep. Great. Almost there.
1:45 to go. Schroepfer's going to walk it up. Let's see what Lakeville does if they start. I'm always pulling following sooner than later, but teams do it different.
I think use some time here.
Oh, definitely for Eagan, for sure. See if Lakeville South make him reach and put Schroepfer at the line.
Egan's going with a 1-4 low.
15 on the clock.
They're not going to run up a ball screen up until later on.
We'll see if Kemp dives. We'll see if Schroepfer just kicks it himself. He gives it up at the last second here. 5 seconds on the shot clock, and McKenzie puts it up. 67-63. You want to give him the layup, perhaps, right? Oh, in the circle. That's big. That's going to be 67-65. The chance for a three-point play. It's a big call there. Had it gone the other way, that would have been huge. Nice drive by Gant. Gives him 13 points for the game. Follows on Will Barron, his third. They bring in 24 Sanders for defensive purposes. He's playing with 4. I'm going to guess I'll put him on Schroepfer when the ball's back live. Eagan stays with the starters. Gant rolls it off. Kemp with a good rebound. See if Schroepfer gets it.
Oh
my God.
Gant with the steal off McKenzie. 50 seconds left here.
That's tough. Egan's got a man up here. No threes, obviously. If they're going to go to the rim, make him earn it.
Oh.
And there's the tie. That's a tough one, Kevin, because you had the ball. You had the 4-point lead. You had the ball. You've got Schroepfer in the backcourt. Just kind of a quick punch out of the deflection of the pass, but ties the game. Lakeville's credit, they scored the basket right after the turnover. McKenzie calls a timeout.
Well, I think you got to hold last shot here. You can't go too early. Maybe go about 6-7 seconds left.
Yeah, any foul is going to put you at the line, so you want to try to get it with a play that you know that you're comfortable with, and obviously the guys that you can trust with the ball. It's also moments to learn and to grow as well earlier in the season, right? You got every bit but Schroepfer is kind of getting their first varsity minutes this year, so what better time to kind of get that experience and growth in moments like these, because not every game is going to be a 10-point lead. And it's a great opportunity here for Eagan. I think they've got an opportunity here to kind of close this game out either at the line, is my guess. I don't think Lakeville South's going to give up any type of easy layup. I guess it depends how far out Eagan's going to go to shoot an extended length 3, but he'd hope they go to the rim and get that contact and shoot the free throws.
Yeah, you got to go to the rim in a tie ball game. You got to force either a player or a ref into a decision to make.
Any foul is going to put Eagan at the line in the bonus.
Lakeville staying in their full court pressure.
Schroepfer can run the baseline.
Yep, clear out, going to go 1-4 low.
Looks like Eagan's a little bit unsure of themselves here. You got McKenzie, 15 to go. Over to Hoke. We'll see if Schroepfer comes back and gets it. Big free throw shooter. Schroepfer for the win. He hits it. Schroepfer with 3.
Oh, they got a timeout.
Quick timeout. That's huge. McKenzie thought he was looking for the catch and shoot glory. He can knock that down. Trusts his teammate in the corner. And I'm not sure, didn't quite catch exactly where that came from. What part of the court was that three-pointer? I think we've seen a couple different players tonight hit
left
from that area.
That's Schroepfer's first three-point attempt all night, isn't it?
All night, yeah. I think he hit one in the first game of the season. So an unexpected 3.
It's a good 1-for-1 stat line for him so far from the corner 3.
Yeah, for a kid that's known mainly for going to the rack and getting pounded and shooting free throws, kind of do a semi-step back. Nice pass from McKenzie to recognize it. 5.3, so now we can have the big debate.
I foul all the time.
Okay. What's the time of the night? It is 8:20. Kevin says foul.
100%.
I'll let you know at 8:22 kind of what happened.
3-point ball game, 1-1. We've got great rebounders down there. Put them at the line.
Looks like Will Barron's glass jaws back together. He's on the floor for these critical minutes. We got Alex Land in for defense. Not to cut you off, Kevin. Alex Land comes in for defensive purposes. Telling the guys to chat. We got McKenzie off the floor. Hopefully he passed on the word about the backdoor cut, although I think Lakeville South is probably going for the 3 at this point versus a 2.
See, I'd like to. I'll clarify mine. If they catch,
I've already written it down, Kevin. We can't. The pen cannot be changed.
If they catch with the their back to the basket, don't foul because they won't be able to turn around and shoot it.
So the way it looks, they're going to have a guy running towards the inbounds pass. Or can he turn around and get towards the hoop and then shoot a 3? I mean, if you want, would you just let him throw it towards the hoop and make the layup? So, quick advancement. That's why I'm in here, 3 rows back from the scorer's table, and the coach is over there actually coaching.
And they had added 2 seconds on, I think, after that timeout while we were chit-chatting.
I thought you get a second or so run off when you can celebrate a little bit. They just let the game run. And we got the hometown scorekeeper. I thought the clock operator gets kind of the benefit, but. So we're at 4.4 seconds, if I caught it right, 70-67. Eagan up after the big 3 from Schrupfer. Eagan's got 8 team fouls, so if they do foul, it's just going to be a one-on-one still. You wouldn't foul twice, depending on how much time is left. But really it's going to come down to maybe 1 or 2 passes. Ball's going to be up in the air, and who's going to go get it if it doesn't go in the hoop. Again, would be a big win for either team early in the season. To Eagan's credit, they came in, got down, got up by 10, got down,
well,
and now they're back.
We said it was going to be a great game, right? I mean, this thing has went back and forth, a game of runs, some ticky-tack, like hardcore play, some back cut, some excellent hustle from both teams.
We've got Colin Johnson who hit a nice 3 in the second half. The junior comes off the bench, number 4. Let's keep an eye on him. We got the big guy, Kevin Kemp, trying to get it in every pass radius he can.
I really like this idea.
If you can get a guy chasing towards half court to catch and shoot, get a little bit too far out.
Yep. I like it. We'll see what happens here, Scott.
Oh, shoot, it's already 8:23. Well, what do you got now?
Eagan winning. Once you foul at this point, you got Eagan winning.
Okay. I'll mark that down at 8:24. We've got some size coming in for rebounds. Let's hopefully Schrupfer and Barron communicate who's got the shooter. It's got to make the first, though, to make it really worth our while.
No timeouts left for Lakeville South.
Rolls in. What's Lakeville South going to do? Are they going to try and bounce it off the front? Coach has got the X symbol. I haven't been in their practices, so I'm not sure if that means make it and we'll just man up, or you ricochet it back off to number 11, Casey Flea, who has hit 5 threes tonight. Tries to bowl it out. Blocked out of bounds. Clock rolls. Eagan wins 70-68.
Wesley Hoke with a great block there at the buzzer.
Dante Knox thinks he's going to take the ball home with him. I'm not what he's going to do with it. So a quick wrap up. So,
hey, just to recap that shot, we see a lot of people put bad shots up when you need to miss. That was a great shot to get a long rebound for their team.
Yeah, that was no joke. I mean, Lakeville South had a baseline look. It's just a good defensive recovery from Eagan to knock it out of bounds.
Yep.
Eagan goes to 2-0. I'm not sure last time they were 2-0 in the South Suburban to start the season, and I guess that they have been lately, if it's been against the quality of opponents that they beat in Farmington and Lakeville South, both teams that are usually in the upper half of the conferences.
How about 2-0 in conference? When was the last time they started 5-0?
Well, I'll have to check the archives and get back to you. So appreciate Eagan TV coming in to broadcast the game with us. Let's give them credit for all their support for our youth sports and high school sports. I've got a mad fan from Lakeville South patting me on the back. For Scott and for Kevin, happy holidays. The next home game for Eagan against our bitter Rosemont rival, January 7th. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.